Relationship sellers are the worst kind of sellers. And the reason for that is because they protect their relationship first and foremost. And what that also means is they're sometimes afraid to ask for the business, to push, to ask for next steps, to do this and that. I think that's appropriate for true friendship-based sales. I'm currently going through a sales process with a friend of mine. I'm going to answer all of her questions. I'm going to set her up for success, and I'm not going to do a single thing more. I would sooner die than to be even the tiniest bit aggressive and be like, what are the next steps? What's happening? Any updates? You come to me. If you want to work with us, that's great. If not, totally okay to maintain the friendship. For everything else, what I would think about too is you build these great relationships. That's what Show Me You Know Me is all about. Not just knowing our buyers and their challenges, but knowing who they are as humans. So you build these relationships, but at the same time, if you can change your lens or remind yourself of the lens that the reason they're in a sales process with you is because they have a challenge to solve. They're talking to you for a reason. It's not for their health. And I think this is one of the most important lessons I learned in sales. For any of you who are currently in sales and you feel grimy and gross and all the things you're supposed to do, smile and dial and all that stuff, remember, this isn't a grimy business. This is here to solve challenges. We're here to help them solve, not sell. So if you take that lens and that approach and say, how can I be of help to you? What do you need? What are the challenges you're going through? All the next steps that you're creating, the urgency, the way you structure things, et cetera, all think about it with the lens of how can I help? Let's say they even come back to you and they say, hey, like we thought about this and this isn't going to be something we're going to do till February. For us who are relationship sellers, which I definitely pride myself on being one, but that's the second type of seller I am, we would say, okay, no worries. Thank you so much. I can't wait to talk in February. But if you think about it, I'm here to solve. Just say, got it. Can you tell me a little bit about why you decided to do that? Or what's causing that motivation? Is something else coming in the way? Is it an issue with funding? Tell me more about that. Because you're looking to solve their challenge. If they wanted you now, but now they're delaying until February, how can you help them get you now instead of later? It's more just that mindset shift of the relationship can be maintained while you continue to ask questions and offer them support along the way. I'm an aggressive prospector and quota crusher, but I'm also, the way that I've maintained my level of hitting quota is making sure that I always have 5x my pipeline. So making sure that I have as many deals as I possibly can, so many irons in the fire, so that should one or two say we're going to bleed till February, I can say those questions I positioned you with, but I can also say, no worries, it totally happens. Don't sweat it at all, because I have 7 other deals that I'm going to close, and this sounds unkind. I don't need you right now, but man, I'm going to be really excited to have you in February. My quota is like in the crapper for the start of the year.